Hey guys, Ricardo here and welcome to another blog tech tips. In today's tutorial guys, I'll be showing you to fix the black screen issue on any laptop. Alright, that includes a Windows laptop or a Mac. Alright, it can also include Chromebooks, it can also include Lubuntu Unix or anything at all that's related to laptops. Alright, so it works straight across the board. Now, of course, if you're having the black screen issue where your device screen is black and you're only hearing sounds coming from your device but no display, can happen to Windows, can happen to Mac. I'm going to be using those as the example. Now, of course, the problem happens either one because the user interface has crashed, or of course it can be a case where the device is just going through an issue where there is residual energy within the device, and of course it needs to be reset. All right, so reset here means that the power needs to be drained. All right, so the first thing you want to do guys is and I'll start with Windows, seeing these are the two distinct main devices. Now, as I said, the brand doesn't matter. Now, it's not happening to this device. I'm simply showing you what to do. Now, the first thing you want to do, guys, when you're having the black screen issue is to go ahead and locate your power button. As you can see here, mine is marked with the power symbol. In some cases, it might be a blank key. And what you want to do, guys, in the case that you're having the black screen issue is to go ahead guys and you're gonna press and you're gonna hold that power button for about 15 to 20 seconds, and of course you should hear the device wind down, and then you're going to let go. All right, and by the way, do not attempt this unless you take full responsibility. I'm not responsible if you damage your device, but in most cases it should not be an issue if you do this, as this will be the only solution in the case where it's a black screen problem. Now, once the device stops, you're going to go back again and you're going to press the power button for about 5 seconds and the device is going to actually come on. All right, so the device should come on completely. All right, over on Mac is the same procedure. Once the device goes blank and you're sure it's a black screen issue and the display simply refuses to come on, you're going to locate your power button. And once you find that power button, guys, you're just going to go ahead and press and you're going to hold that power button. All right, and once you hold that power button, what you're going to do next is that you're going to let go, and then after a few seconds you're going to press the power button just for a few seconds and it's going to come on. All right, let me demonstrate over here on this particular Mac. So of course I'm going to press and hold. You may not see anything on the display, so you're going to keep pressing the power button, and here I'm just demonstrating. All right, you notice that the device just went black. On yours you won't see anything. However, just keep holding that power button for about 20 seconds, maybe 25 seconds. Then once you hold, you're gonna let go. You'll know the device is off. You won't see any power keys. For example, you won't see the keys being lit up in the case of the Mac. All right, if they are backlit keys, and of course you can look out for indicator lights on your device. All right, over here on Windows, you'd look out for stuff such as if I press caps lock, it won't come on because it's off. Same over here, because it's caps lock. If you try to press caps lock, it will not come on, so you're sure it's completely off. All right, so as you can see here, and of course what you're going to do next is to go ahead and power on. All right, so in this case, all right, so once you press the button, it should come on. All right, so once you press the button, it should power back up as seen here, and then you should be back up. The display should start working again. Now, additionally, if that doesn't work, you may want to try it at least 3 times. And of course, if that doesn't work, next you're gonna go over to trying you're gonna connect your charger. So go ahead and hook up your charger and give it a few seconds, and once you hook up that charger to your device, guys, just give it a minute or two, and then once you give it a minute or two on the charger, next you're going to go ahead and you're going to try and power on. So you're going to press the power button, just give it about 5 seconds or so, and the device should power up. And of course the procedure is the same over here. And if you try the power button method and it doesn't work, you can go ahead and hook up your charger. So you're gonna hook up your charger to the So you're going to hook up the charger to the laptop, give it a few minutes on charge, and then of course you're going to go ahead and try the power button by pressing the power button. Now of course, if all of these fail, usually what we do is, and of course this takes a little bit more technical, is that you have to disassemble the laptop, go to the battery, disconnect the battery, and of course press the power button while the battery is disconnected, and of course try that a few times, then reconnect the battery and then try powering up. Now in the past, these devices would have disconnectable batteries that would easily be disconnected if by some chance you're having one of those devices that are older now that has a disconnectable battery, meaning you can easily flip it over and in a few seconds you can remove the battery. Those you can simply remove the battery and then of course press the power button with the battery out, press and hold for about 60 seconds. Then of course once you hold for 60 seconds, we would normally put the battery back in and press the power and it will come back up. Same for your Macs as well, but of course these modern laptops do not have disconnectable batteries. Alright, so I've covered the major things we usually do to fix these devices, and if you want direct help, you can ask below in the comments. And as always guys, Ricardo Gardner from Blog Tech Tips, showing you how you can actually go about dealing with the black screen issue on any laptop. Alright, so see you in the next one guys. Bye.